Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Sam, I'm a licensed cosmetologist, and today's video is going to be all about doing eyelash extensions. So I want to share my experience with you guys, share some advice, and answer some frequently asked questions that I get. I'm also going to give you a tour of my lash room, show you my favorite tools and products to use, let you know where I got everything, how I decorated in here, etc. So let's see, I took down some notes of the things that I think are most important, as well as the questions that I get asked most frequently. So I'm actually a hairstylist. I specialize in hair color, but I have been doing eyelash extensions now for the last 8 months or so. So yeah, that's just my little brief backstory, but let's just jump right into it. So what are the requirements to do lashes? What do you need? Do you need to be licensed, certified, etc.? So this is going to totally vary depending on the state that you live in. Where I live in Pennsylvania, it is required to have either a cosmetology or an esthetician license in order to do lashes. You don't have to be certified, so you don't have to specifically go to a class and like get a piece of paper printed out saying that you know how to do lashes, but you do have to have some type of beauty license. But I know that it varies. In some states, you don't need a license at all, and literally anyone can do lashes, which is a little concerning and scary to me, if I'm being honest, but yeah. So yeah, just do your research. You can just type in the state that you live in. So for example, for me, I would type in Pennsylvania State Board of Cosmetology. You can just go on the state board's website and look around. If you can't find the information you're looking for, they will have contact information on there, so just reach out to them and ask them about lashes and what the requirements are. I do suggest though, whether you need to have a license or not, I do highly suggest going and taking a class and getting certified and not just trying to teach yourself. So now, how do you go about getting certified? I personally went and got certified at a salon called Zazen. They're located in Westchester, Pennsylvania. If you guys live anywhere in that area, highly recommend their lash training course. It was really good. I actually just found them through Instagram, so you can go on Instagram or go on Google, whatever, and just type in like lash training course near me. If there aren't any places in your area offering lash training, I know there's a lot of companies online that do like virtual lash training, so that's another option. I used to always be under the impression that you had to go and get trained and certified through a specific lash company, but that's actually not the case. There's tons of eyelash extension educators that just offer training, not necessarily under any one brand. They may use multiple different brands in their training, so you don't have to worry about like, oh, what's the best company to get trained with, or oh, that company doesn't do training anywhere near where I live. You don't have to do it through a company. However, I do really recommend doing your research. The person that is offering the training, go look at their work. What is their experience like? How long have they been doing lashes for? Are they actually legit? Because unfortunately, there's a lot of people that will go online and they will offer training and they will charge you a crap ton of money, and then they're not even really like certified to be an educator. So you want to make sure the person you're going to is legit. So what's the training process like, and what was the class that I took like? Obviously, this is going to vary depending on, again, where you live, who you go to, etc. So when I went to get trained to do lashes, I just started out by learning how to do classic eyelash extensions. That's just one extension to each natural lash. There's all different kinds of sets you can do. You can do volumes and hybrids and all that other stuff, but you really want to start with the basics. I think that you should learn how to do classics first and then move on to the more advanced stuff later on once you've mastered the basics. So yeah, the class that I took just taught us how to do classics. It was just a 1-day long class. I've seen some classes that are 2 days long, but majority of the ones that I've seen, I want to say, are 1 day long. So it was a whole entire long day. We started out with these packets. We were just going through and just learning theory, like all of the basics about eyelashes, the shedding cycle, different kinds of diseases and bacteria, the different types of lash curls and thicknesses, stuff like that. And then from there, we moved on to actually practicing picking up the extension, dipping it into the glue, and then we placed it on a sponge. And then after we did that for a little while, we used a mannequin head that had like a strip lash on it, and we practiced isolating the eyelashes and then picking up the extension, putting it in the glue, putting it on the actual eyelash. And then from there, we had to bring in our own models and we were able to practice doing a full set on a real life person. The class that I took, there was a kit provided in the total cost of the class, which, by the way, I know people are gonna wonder. The class that I took, it was just under $1,000. It was like $950, I wanna say, and that included the class itself as well as the kit that I got and the packet with all of the information that I was able to take home with me, obviously. And the class that I took offers free refresher courses, so you can go online to the Facebook group and ask any questions you have, and then every so often, like maybe once a month I want to say, they do like a first come first serve type of thing where you can go back in person and just do like a little refresher. Majority of the classes that I looked into, I want to say were anywhere between $500 to $2,000 depending. The lower end of that are like the online classes. The higher end are the 2-day classes. So it just depends on how extensive your training is. Majority of the kits that I've seen, you just get the basics, everything that you need to do a set of lashes. So you get the actual lashes themselves, you get some glue, you get remover, you get primer, you get tweezers, eye pads, and tape. Oh, and I got a little micro mister in my kit as well. I have seen some classes include an actual like massage table in their kit, and some I think even include lighting. So it's gonna vary. Some classes are gonna offer you more stuff in the kit, but for the most part, you're gonna get like the basic essentials that you need. So I went and got certified to do lashes in the middle of November. So what I decided to do, because I felt like, okay, I wanna practice as much as I can first before I start charging people a full price and like offering it to the public. So I reached out to friends and family. I did one full set of lashes on somebody every single day. I had no days off. I was working 7 days a week. So after doing that for 2 weeks, I started feeling like I was comfortable enough to start offering it to the public. It's gonna really vary person to person. Some people are gonna be ready sooner than 2 weeks. Some people are gonna need a lot longer than that to feel ready. The most important thing though is to just practice as much as you can. Even if you only have like 1 or 2 people that you can do lashes on, do a full set on them, remove it, and then do another full set, and just keep doing it over and over and over as many times as you need to until you start to feel more comfortable. So has it been easy building my clientele? How does my lash clientele differ from my hair clientele? So for me, it has been so much easier to grow my lash clientele just because lashes are such a big popular thing right now. They're in such high demand, but there aren't as many lash artists as there are hairstylists or nail techs, because they still are a little bit of a newer service. And the thing that's so great about lashes versus doing hair, for me, a lot of my hair clients get balayage. I only see them a few times throughout the entire year. But with lashes, your clients have to come back every 2 to 3 weeks. Otherwise, all their extensions are gonna fall out and they're gonna have to pay for a whole new set. So there's that sense of urgency. They are committed. They are going to be back every 2 to 3 weeks for sure, guaranteed. So it helps keep that consistency, it helps keep your book filled, and it keeps the money flowing, which is good too. And then what's nice too is once people get in for their lashes, when they start learning that you do other services as well, like hair or nails, then they're gonna be interested and maybe they'll come to you for something else too. I've got a lot of hair clients through doing lashes. I have a video all about how I grew my clientele through Instagram, which I will link in the description. Definitely go check out that video. It's a little bit targeted more at hair, but the same things apply for lashes as well. How do you set your prices? So this is going to vary depending on where you live. If you do have other people in your area doing lashes, I would just look at their prices and then just kind of adjust accordingly. Obviously, if you're just starting out, if there's like another person down the street that's been doing lashes for 2 years, and you literally just started 2 weeks ago, you don't want your prices to be the same as them because your work's not gonna be the same. Another thing you can do too is when you go to take your class to get certified, ask the person teaching the class what their opinion is. What do they think is a good range to start at based on the area where you live? Because I know in some places lashes are super, super common, and so the price is a lot lower, as opposed to where I live, they're not as common, so the price is higher. So it really depends. I can't tell you like what's a good number to start at, but obviously every few months as you start to get faster and better, reassess, look at your prices, see if you need to raise them a little bit. I know I get questions about like booth renting and if I suggest like doing lashes in a salon or doing it out of your home, etc. Here where I live, booth renting is illegal. And I don't know what all the regulations and requirements are as far as doing them out of your home. So I can't speak on that. I'm not the best person to ask about that. So I work in a privately owned hair salon. I'm a commission-based stylist. My boss covers the cost of all of my supplies and products and all of my education. The only experience I have doing them is at a salon, commission-based. So what are the pros and cons of doing lash extensions? It is very tedious. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a steady hand. And it can be pretty rough on your back and your shoulders because you're kind of hunched over. I have figured out a good way to position myself and position my clients where I'm not putting so much strain on my back. It is more comfortable. But even still, like after 10 hours of being in any one position, you start to feel uncomfortable. I don't think that I would be able to do it as much as I do if I didn't love it. So I do really enjoy it. And like I said before, it's a great way to build clientele. It's a great way to get like a steady flow of income. It's really relaxing. Like it's definitely less stressful than doing hair, especially hair color, because I get to just be sitting down. And also I'm not thinking, like I don't have to formulate. I'm just sitting there and I'm just doing my tedious thing and I can totally zone out. However, if you aren't a patient person, you're not someone who has a steady hand, it's probably gonna be a little difficult for you. It's also kind of tough on your eyes. Like it takes a little while in the beginning to adjust to like focusing on something that's so teeny tiny. It's definitely not something that's going to be for everyone, I will say that. Okay, and lastly, where do I order all of my products from? What brands do I like to use? I get asked this all the time, and honestly there isn't like one particular brand that I really like the most. I try a whole bunch of different brands all the time. I'm always trying new things, changing it up. But some of the brands that I have tried and that I repurchase from most frequently are Meraki lashes, Bella lashes, EBL, and I just go directly on their websites and just order right from there. Some of my tools I will get on Amazon, like my tape and my little fan and stuff like that, but my actual like supplies, like my glue and my lashes and my tweezers, I get from actual lash companies. But I think that is everything as far as like the frequently asked questions. Now I will show you a tour of the room and I will show you all of the tools and supplies that I use on a regular basis. I'll tell you where I got everything from. So here's an overview of the lash room. So I'm just gonna start with like the decor in here, tell you where I got everything, and then we'll go into like the actual tools and supplies that I use. So over here I have this little sitting area. Sometimes my clients like to bring somebody with them, so I wanted a little chair for them to sit and be comfy. So this rug on the ground is from TJ Maxx. The chair's from TJ Maxx as well. It's by Tommy Hilfiger. This blanket is also TJ Maxx. It's super soft and comfy. And then this table over here is from IKEA. And then I just have this little mug from Target that I store mints in. I have a candle from Bath & Body Works. This fake plant is from IKEA. And then I keep this pillow mist from Bath & Body Works. This is the Rose and Vanilla Aromatherapy Spray. I spray this in the room all the time between clients. And then I keep a phone charger plugged in over there too. Oh, and the clock over here is from Target. Super simple and basic. Moving on to this corner of the room, all of these little things hanging on the wall are from TJ Maxx. And then this mirror is from Target. This laundry basket, I'm not sure where it's from. My boss already had this, but I'm gonna assume probably like Target or TJ Maxx or something like that. I like it because it has two sections, so I keep my dirty towels and my clean towels, and these just Velcro, so you can take them right out, bring them, go do your laundry. Super convenient. And then over here, this cabinet I got online from Walmart. It's actually a shoe cabinet thing, like a shoe rack. Very weird, but I like it a lot. I wanted something that just looked sleek and clean and could store a lot but not take up too much space. So I thought this was perfect. So it has this top drawer here where I keep makeup remover wipes, gum, mints, notebooks, client files, stuff like that. And then down in here is where I store all of my extra supplies. So I have these plastic shoe bins that I got from Target, which are perfect because this is for shoes. So I have all of my lash trays in there. I have them labeled and organized by curl and thickness. And then down in here I just have some extra supplies like extra eye pads and mascara wands and those kinds of things. Wires, cables, whatever, candles, tissues, just extras. Up here, this little acrylic tray thing, I want to say is from Bed Bath & Beyond. Keep a bunch of different things in here. I have an eyelash shampoo, I have some contact solution, a little bottle of purified water for my mister, which you'll see in just a second. Glasses, I do wear contacts, so I keep my contact case with solution and my glasses just in case my contacts are bothering me. I want to switch to glasses. A pen and marker, a little selfie light, and a hair clip in case anybody like has bangs that I need to clip out of the way. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think these acrylic trays are from Amazon. Yeah, pretty sure. So this is another one. I keep my pads in here. And then this little acrylic drawer is from Muji. So in the top one, I just keep mascara wands. Down here, I keep tweezers and a little piece of sponge, which again, you'll see in a little bit what that's for. I have my hand mirror here, bottle of alcohol. I have my thing of barbicide back here. Put my tweezers in there between each client. And then this is a little dehumidifier that I got from Amazon. It's really important to have control of the humidity in the room you're working in. So yeah, I just got that one for like 30 or 40 bucks. Got the garbage over here. And then we have these hanging shelves on the wall over here. These are from IKEA. I keep the Amazon Echo over here, tissues. This little box, I think it's just like a makeup carrier. One of my clients got it for me. It's so cute, so I just put it up there for decoration. And then I keep a candle up on the top shelf. The stool that I sit on, I believe is from Amazon. My boss got it for me. The cart that I have all my supplies on, my boss also already had that, but you know, you can get that online or at Sally's, just like a basic salon cart. This light, I love. You just tap it to turn it on. Has a few different settings, so it gets really nice and bright, and it's adjustable. You can move it around however you want. I love it. I don't know the brand of it or where it's from. I'm assuming it's probably from Amazon. My boss's sister got it for me as a gift. Thank you so much, Corey. And then my actual lash bed, the most exciting, important part. I used to just use a regular hard flat massage table, and then I recently swapped it out for this. This is a chaise lounge that I had at my house literally for the last 13 years at least. And then one day I was looking at it and I was like, wait a second, this would make the perfect lash bed. I knew I wanted to get something more comfortable, so this is perfect. And it's even more comfortable for me as I'm working because it does recline. It's adjustable, so it can go all the way flat or sit all the way up, so I'm able to adjust it to the perfect incline so that I don't have to be hunched over, and my back has been so much more comfortable since switching over. So if you're just starting out, a plain old massage table is perfectly fine, but if you do have a piece of furniture similar like this at your house already, go ahead and use it. It'll be way more comfortable for you and your clients. But if not, that's fine, you know? You can save up for it. You don't feel like you have to get something like this right away. So yeah, this is just from a local furniture store. And then the blankets, that one I think is Target. This one is IKEA. And then my towels. I just got a couple packs of these plain black towels online from Target. I use a clean one between each client. I like doing this better than like some sort of paper because I feel like it's less wasteful. And I like having a black towel because I do get lash glue on these, so you can't see. one is black. Oh, and then I almost forgot this wall decal I got from Etsy. They had a whole bunch of really cute eyelash decals on Amazon and on Etsy. So I'll try to find the exact seller of this one and link it down in the description for you guys. But it's literally just a sticker that you put on the wall, super easy. So I think that is it in here as far as decor goes. So now let me show you my tools. So up top, I keep hand sanitizer. Of course, you want to be sanitizing your hands between clients. I have lash primer over here. This is the one by Bella Lash. I got this actually in my kit when I got certified. I have these little applicators. I use these to apply the primer, apply remover, clean lashes. These I just get in big packs on Amazon. I have some hand lotion that actually one of my clients got for me. I love this scent so much. I think she got this at TJ Maxx. This is super, super, super important. I can't stress it enough. A humidity reader and thermometer. I got this on Amazon, super cheap. I will link this exact one down below if you guys want. It is so important for you to know the temperature and the humidity in the room you're working in, because different glues perform best in certain temperatures and certain humidity levels. So in order to get the best retention, you want to make sure you're using the right glue for the conditions of the room you're in. And in order to know the conditions, you need some sort of reader. Over here is a little piece of sponge. I said I would explain what I use this for. I use this to wipe off my glue bottles so they don't get clogged. I also have these little baby scissors, you know, in case something gets stuck or I need to trim down the lashes. I keep a marker over here so when I'm mapping out lashes, I have something to write with. This is my little mister. So it just shoots out like a very, very fine mist of water. I use this to cure the lashes. I got this in my kit as well when I got trained. Then this little mini fan I got from Amazon. I use this obviously to dry the lashes off. Then I have tape. This is what I use to tape down bottom lashes or just pull the skin back, whatever I need to do. This is the tape that I use on my actual clients. Then this tape over here, this is just regular old masking tape. So I use this with my glue. So what I'll do is I'll take a little piece of this tape, I put it on this jade stone, which I also got in my kit, put the tape on top of here, and then I just put my little drops of glue on top of the tape. So I do that rather than using like a glue ring. Again, I feel like that's kind of wasteful. And then these are my glues. I change it up pretty often. So this one, it completely rubbed off, but this is the Meraki, I believe it's called the Rapid Extreme. This is like the fastest drying glue. It dries in half a second. And then this is another one that I just started trying out recently, the EBL Grand Rapid glue. Don't totally love it, but it's a really good low humidity glue. Then I have my tweezers over here. These are my favorite kinds of tweezers. So these curved tweezers, these are by EBL. These are my absolute favorite for isolating lashes. This is the one thing, like when it comes to glue and supplies, I can change it up. I'm okay, I don't really have a favorite, but when it comes to tweezers, hands down, like I found what works for me. I can't do anything else. Like people who just use those straight tweezers, I don't know how you guys do it. So yes, I like to use a curved tweezer for isolating, and then I like to use a L-shaped tweezer for actually picking up and applying the lashes. And then this is my little dental mirror that I just got on Amazon for, I think literally like $3. Love this to see the lashes from all different angles. And then down here, I just have all of my lash palettes. So these little tiles, palettes, whatever you want to call them, they just come like this, super plain and simple. I get them on Amazon, and then they come with these stickers so you can label them. So that's what I use. I organize the lashes again by curl and thickness, and then by length. So I have some in here, some more down in here. In this drawer I just have extra stuff, remover, primer, palettes, stickers, etc. And then down in here is where I keep my little take-home goodie bags. This is something that I really like doing. Not a lot of people do this. I make these little bags, and whenever someone comes in for a full set of lashes, I give this to them just so that they have everything they need to properly clean and take care of their lashes. So yeah, that is it for this video. I'm sure it was a very long one, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and found it helpful, and if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. If you have any other questions too about lashes, let me know down below in the comments, or you can always reach out to me on Instagram, or if there's any other videos or any like specific topics that you want me to address in a separate video, let me know and I can do that for you guys as well. But that's gonna be it for me. I will see you in the next video. Bye.